Alright, so, how y'all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well. Now, in today's video, trying out one of the new Halloween costumes. Of course, if you guys have checked the shop, we've got two new costumes. One for the Goddess Margaret, and one for Halloween, well, the Halloween costume for GOJOWTHER. And both of these costumes are just so insane. I mean, look at that, bro. As if GOJOWTHER, personally, I'm a fan of all of GOJOWTHER's costumes here. Like, whether I know a lot of people aren't a fan of this steampunk one, but like, they're all absolutely sick. And this one is just the icing on the cake. Like, this is by far the best costume I've got. And the GOJOWTHER on the inside with like the band over the eyes, the GOJOWTHER or the GOJOWTHER, whatever you want to call it, is just absolutely awesome. We finally got max costumes for GOJOWTHER, which is confusing. The main reason, because, you know, we have had the Assault Meliodas for what, probably near like a year now. That might be quite a bit off, but had the Assault Melee for ages now, as you guys know, and he's still missing his 5th weapon. So confusing as to why we got GOJOWTHER's, you know, 5th set before him, but hey, it is what it is. If you guys don't know what GOJOWTHER does, first card here is a pulverized card. Second card, you have the Jack-o'-Light card, which is, you know, the main reason you'd use GOJOWTHER. Basically disables all of the buff skills and whatnot. Ultimate here, do only have him 3/6, but it's an alright ultimate. You guys can pause and have a read through this. I feel like most of you guys know what the GOJOWTHER does now, but here's the team we're using today. This is, you know, your kind of typical unknown GOJOWTHER team, and yeah, look, super keen to try this skin out. GOJOWTHER actually being a unit that doesn't get like an awful lot of play in Grand Cross. I mean, this GOJOWTHER is definitely like top 3 favorite units for me, and yeah, like I just said, doesn't see an awful lot of work. Now, the Bond matchup is probably one of the worst matchups for GOJOWTHER. We might actually, I might just go full send here. I might chuck out this card first just to make sure, but with the merger on the Lolly Melon, single target card there, we should be able to just completely turn one wipe Escanor. The amount of downplay that gets put on Lolly Merlin is absolutely insane. Like, if we crit here, yeah, he would have just died just like that. This team in general is insane. Like, Emilia being by far the best collaboration character as well, and just the utility out of GOJOWTHER. Unfortunately, you know, if you don't have a higher ult level GOJOWTHER, they're basically not hitting damage. It's just not going to happen. Granted, you know, it isn't like a damaging ultimate. GOJOWTHER's entire purpose on the team and just in general is for utility. Now, one thing that is unfortunate about the Barn matchup is, you know, the Jack of Light doesn't stop the Arthur card there, but one thing we can do is freeze and just continue to just destroy his Escanor. Trying to think though, do we want to... I think I might merge these two cards and rush the ultimate. Why not? Why not? Being able to freeze through the Arthur there is just crazy as well. Granted, you know, if you did have an Esterosa in the backline, you would get the debuff immunity, but with the Bard team, really just not worth running it. If you can get, you know, the Twiggo Holy Relic, it is by far, like, I know, like, the new Halloween Slayer is, like, an amazingly good unit. Kyo's another great support. The Red Eastern with the cleanse and the ult control is amazing, but just the stance, the 2-turn stance on Twiggo right off the bat, not having to use a card is just way too powerful. And if you can like properly build him up and whatnot, it is just an absolute beast of a team. But Emilia as well here, with the amount of cards we have in our hand, this is going to do an awful lot of damage. I'm thinking I'm just gonna actually hold on to her cards and not bother freezing it on, just to see if we can, like, you know, one tap Twiggo or Arthur, or maybe even the whole team. Okay, I was hoping that'd be like a big dramatic, you know, we crit everyone and it works. I was doubting we'd kill Bomb, but I was hoping we would at least get a crit on either of these two. Twiggo, especially with his crit resistance, but got quite a bit of lifesteal on the Emilia though, which is really nice. This team in general is just... I know like a lot of people aren't interested in building this team, and like for some people, you know, Lolly Melon hasn't been in a lot of teams, so probably haven't built them. Emilia being a collaboration character, a little bit harder to come by. You probably don't want to build this team. You're probably better off building like a Margaret team or whatnot, but let's see here. We'll try and take out the Arthur, and we'll go double freeze. If the Arthur doesn't die here, the freeze will just move on to Twiggo. That's alright. This team just has so much control. It's insane. But like I was saying, yeah, you're probably best off building a Margaret team. Like, you know, everyone in Grand Cross has a T1 built, so you can chuck him on almost anything and that works. He's definitely not meta breaking like he was previously and how he has been for like a really long time. But he is still insanely good. And you can just chuck him backline on any teams. He kind of works like that. Another really good backline unit is the green Festicutioner Zeldris, but let's see. Would like to kill Barn here. I'm hoping we can. I mean, we do get the ult removal with GOJOWTHER anyway because we have 4 or more ultimate gauge, but we only have 3/6 Melon, so I doubt we get the kill here. Actually, looks very possible. If we get the crit, that'll just one tap. Yeah, look at that, absolutely just wiped this first match. And I didn't just show it in that last match, but I will try and get to the point where we show it again. But goddamn, the GOJOWTHER victory screen with this new skin is absolutely sick. And another barn team with, of course, the Kyo in the middle, which I'm so keen to have all this King of Fighters stuff drop on global. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I did do a video, you know, going over everything that's happening on JP at the moment. Is there any really like good plays I can do in this turn? I might go for the single target on Kyo just whilst we can actually throw it down. I feel like this will crit as well, which, damn, still not doing an awful lot of damage. That's just a tad bit unfortunate. Get the control though. I feel as if though this team here is going to be one where we really have to try and like kill with ults. And look at that card RNG. If he doesn't throw out the gift card in this next turn, he's going to lose so much HP. And ooh, goddamn, that was a mistake. Let's see, what do we want to go for? 1, 2, and do we want to freeze the... We'll freeze Arthur, but do I want to go for the... I think I might just go for the 1-star for the time being. We, of course, you know, won't get to keep the Melon ultimate. I know it's sad, but what can you do? And you can probably... Actually, that's just one thing about the barn team, like, no cleansing, and, like, I know not an awful lot of teams have cleansing. Our team ourselves doesn't have cleansing, the GOJOWTHER team. It's just a team that can really use it. That's why I suggest the Red Eastern a lot, but also not having ult control is like another huge thing. Like the fact that he hasn't got any like, I doubt he'll kill here. He'll definitely do a lot of damage, yeah, but if you don't get like those double barn attack cards, or if you merge them for the ultimate and don't get it, it can be a bit risky. And there's the forfeit. Keep them coming because they are just dropping like flies. And what is this? Is this like a Margaret counter hybrid team? This is pretty sick, and the fact that we got the extra Jack of Light card there is really, really nice. We will throw out this just in case there is a, what's the word I'm looking for, a dodge food. Try to fall for it as little as possible. I just feel way too embarrassed when I do. Throw that one out there and we'll start our Jack of Light spam. And look, once again, if we had a crit with Melon there, the Margaret would have just been done for. Like, Melon is such a strong unit, and although you can use them for the House Valgrade, you're definitely better off using Saria or the Brunhilde if you have them. If you can, like I said, you know, you can still use Melon. The Power Strike card as of recent has been seeing a lot more play, and it's definitely a strong card. Like, I completely understand why. And this 2-star Infect card gets so much extra damage on it compared to the 1-star. It is, you'll see, we'll 100% kill the Margaret here. 1, 2, and do I want to chuck out? I think I'll just chuck out another Jack of Light just so we can stop the GOJOWTHER from ranking up. But look at that, almost wiped with just the 1 AoE card. This team in general is just so strong, and having like the Rem in the back to boost all like the unknown ally stats, it's great. If you guys have the characters built, I would definitely recommend giving this team a shot, because like we haven't seen it in it. I don't think we've seen it in any of like our past 3 PvP videos. We might have seen it like once or twice, but it's not a common team, and I thought like with how this GOJOWTHER looks and how they play, you know, a lot of people would be interested in giving them a shot, but I guess because it's not, you know, that kind of Margaret, ooh, look, the Breath of Bless, and, you know, the AoE, and you just wipe teams, the Barn Ultimate, you just one-tap everything. GOJOWTHER's played a little bit differently, which I understand could be, like, a little less ideal when it turns to, like, play, but here we go. Losing the Amelia there, I can't believe, don't know why I've got her name. I really want to get rid of the Deanne, so go like this, and we'll use this as well. If he ranks up the Escanor, that could be just a tad bit troublesome. Escanor 3-star cards. It's still like I said in like the first match, although Escanor is still like not like a meta breaker unit anymore, he is still extremely strong and not someone to be taken lightly. So there we go, stopping the rank up there, and with the 2 ultimates, there's not much he can do. I might actually try and see if I can finish this one off with the GOJOWTHER. That way we can get that clean victory screen. I've already made the thumbnail, you know, prior to actually recording the video, but hey, what can you do? 1, 2, and 3. Actually, we might have to wait out another turn. Yo, GOJOWTHER just straight up killing Escanor there. My guy. I definitely should have tacked into the Melon before. Oh, yikes, this is definitely not going to kill, is it? So close as well. And then watch us not get the GOJOWTHER. Okay, sweet, we did. I'm scared this 1-star card isn't going to kill, because obviously having like the less orbs this GOJOWTHER has, we're going to do less damage. Surely we can just chuck this AoE in first and then go for the attack, right? Surely. Also, this GOJOWTHER skin, the fact that it came back, I just instantly bought it. It was my second favorite skin for a long time, but now that I've actually got it and have been trying it out, it is by far my favorite, but yeah, look at that. Isn't that just fresh? And we do have this match and one more match to go, but I do believe to this day we still haven't had a, you know, flawless video with the 40 million download celebration GOJOWTHER, so if we could do that today, that'd be lovely. Thinking we're gonna start off with this hand here. We're basically guaranteed to crit Elizabeth, hoping we, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, hopefully we don't kill with the, you know, infect card and whatnot, but really close to revive, which is what we were looking for. The GOJOWTHER against Elizabeth is just like Elizabeth in the front now, especially after this GOJOWTHER's release, has just dropped so many tiers. Like them, Elizabeth and Escanor, probably like a month ago, was still, I'd put them in that meta breaking category. After this GOJOWTHER and just like the past couple of weeks of updates and units that have released have been so well played, and like Grand Cross in general has been like on a really good streak. You know, there was definitely a dark age when like the Assault Meliodas was releasing on global and whatnot. We were in a bad spot, and with like the release of units and the turnaround they've had, I feel as if they've done a very good job, especially with like the, what's the word I'm looking for, the rerun of the King of Fighters collab. Super keen. The free Holy Relics and everything, really good ideas. When they released the Holy Relics on JP, they had the bundles. Never got released on global, another like really good change. They're looking in the right direction, and with the fact that they've got this whole hidden potential system coming out, hopefully they know what we're like and don't make any bundles for it. If they do, I'd look kind of stupid giving them all this appraisal at the moment, and quite a few cards disabled here at the moment. I mean, with just the crazy amount of power of Amelia, we can kind of just have the entire team frozen, which is another thing. These freezing units can be so toxic and annoying to deal with. Look at that, we just one-tap the Amelia anyways. Not much you can do. I don't really think this is a real player either, so don't think we're gonna get a forfeit. Unless, that's alright, let's just get on to the final match. And let's see it, our final victim is another Barn team. I'm really surprised at just how many Barn teams we've seen, and my oh my, is this definitely a real player with a ton of CC for a Barn team. Oh my, surely this guy's using CC food, right? Surely, but does have the Eastern in the front, which is probably the worst. I mean, we can use the Jack of Light to disable that, which is really nice. We can start, you know, throwing out the dissolve cards and whatnot, but this is definitely going to be a harder matchup for us, to say the least. Let's see, we'll go 1, 2, and 3. No way there's any like dodge food or anything, so we don't have to worry about that one at all. If we could get that Eastern dead nice and early, that would be helpful. I feel as if though most people, when they run the Eastern, don't have them like crazily built either, so yeah. Hopefully we can get some good hits on her and get her out as soon as possible. If we could also get like a Merlin ultimate in this next turn, that basically confirms us getting the kill. And look at all those Jack of Light cards rolling in. Exactly what we needed. Do we also stop the gift card with the Jack of Light? I feel like we do. But the fact we don't have the freeze... Oh no, we have the dissolve. Okay, we're alright. If he was to use a taunt in this turn, that'd be great. I feel as if though he's not going to fall for that. Surely? Ooh, that's going to be a lot of... Oh, not as bad as I expected. Yes, okay, sweet. Uses a taunt in that turn, so now in the next turn when he has his full ultimate gauge again, we'll be good to go. 1. Do I want to... 1, 2... Do I want to use the Jack of Light again? I definitely want the Merlin ultimate over the GOJOWTHER one. I think I'm just going to go for this one. I don't have all day to be thinking of plays and outcomes. Really hoping we can win this match, because like I said, this would be our first, and I didn't even think about the fact we're attacking into Nameless Dance. I'm tired. There's no way I just threw this match on going for Merlin ultimate instead. And we still didn't get more freeze cards. Oh no, this ain't looking too good for us. Surely he doesn't have another Nameless Dance. If he does, we are just cooked. That's if the Jack of Light cards stopped stances, it would just, don't get me wrong, it would be so crazily good that GOJOWTHER would definitely, like at the moment, Barn, GOJOWTHER, and Margaret, I would say, are all tied for like best unit in the game. If that change was to be implemented, it would just be definitive. GOJOWTHER would just be the best festival by far. 1, 2. He can get the ult drain on. That's so tough, because if we don't freeze the Eastern here, he obviously hasn't used any ult drain cards, so we can just remove one of our ultimates. Probably has 2 at this point, so we can just remove both of them. Maybe if we get some good card RNG, we can get some merges, but that's very unlikely. Also really close to killing the Eastern as well. Let's see, that does make him have to use 2 cards out of the 3 in that turn, which would be really nice. Yeah, no good card RNG either for any like extra Jack of Light merges. And the second he gets that Barn ultimate off, we are just done for. Let's see. I mean, I'd be fine. I'm pretty happy with how well Gother's showcased in this one, and the Barn team being like the, you know, rock, paper, scissors with Margaret, Gother, and Barn. Barn is definitely the best team to fight Gother with. Removing the Gother ultimate first, I'm guessing we have a second one for Merlin. Yeah, it'd be silly to remove Gother's and not Merlin's. And then the charge card on Arthur there. Okay, let's see what we get. We've got no more nameless dancers, so we can remove this here. Remove that, we can freeze you. Actually, unless there's just some misplay I completely made then and I didn't see. Removing the Barn card, no merges, get rid of Easton. Oh, there's no way. Do we not kill Easton? There's no way. There's actually no way. Are you kidding me? There's... Oh, the 1-star infect card was too weak. Surely there's not 2 more Alt Drain cards. Surely it can't be. I'm guessing that's his Nameless Dance as well coming out there. Removing the Melon first. Okay, so we only have the 1 Alt Drain for this turn. Nameless Dance and rushes the Barn ult. Okay, thank God we have the 2 freezes for this one. I feel as if though, with these 2 freezes as well, we might be able to... Actually, if we go freeze, both of those 2 will be frozen, and then we kill the Easton with Melm. We'll have the 2 ultimates that we can throw off in the next phase, and we can remove Balance ultimate again because we haven't thrown off the GOJOWTHER. Big brain. I've done it. Unless he just has some crazy turnaround, we've won this one, which feels good. I'm glad we finally got our... Well, I'm probably saying this all a bit too early. Maybe, could we get a forfeit? A forfeit would also be nice to wrap up the video. Surely. He's definitely thinking about it. Only has the Twiggo card, surely, man. There's nothing you can do at this point. I might actually use the 2 ultimates and then just freeze Barn again, just to be extra safe. And there we go. I'm fine with tanking the Arthur ultimate to the face. That's, at the end of the day, that's nothing. He can go for Gother. We have Merlin. He can't kill Merlin with 1 tap because of the passive. If he loses Amelia, we still have the Gother, which we can use to drain Barn once again. The only thing about this Gother also, love the cutout for the ultimate, by the way, is, yeah, even at 3-6, not even killing Twiggo there, that is embarrassing. Also getting the shield from Melon, which I didn't think about. Throw out some bad manners. Surely we can get a forfeit to wrap the video up. Please? Ah well, if not, we can see the 6-6 Amelia ultimate, which I'm still surprised this day that I got that lucky on their summons. Only thing though is, yeah, there we go. There we go, and that just about does it for today's video. I mean, hey, super glad we got finally our first flawless video with the GOJOWTHER team. Definitely deserves it. Probably my favorite team out of the, 3 trio, the 3 best festivals at the moment. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.